friends. December 8th, 2025. Welcome to the Monday Night Playalong Bluegrass Jam. I'm here in the living room of the new pad. Still getting this house set up. It's going to be a long process, but I'm experimenting with different rooms. This is one of the only rooms that's like sort of getting fully furnished, so I figured it would probably sound nice in here and have a little bit of a cool backdrop to look at with a little bit of the artwork I have hanging up so far, and my good old Marantz turntable, and my Pioneer record player. I've got it hooked up. It's not quite running yet. I need to do a little bit of tweaking on it, but I'm getting there. And great to be here with you. This is my respite in an island of intense activity. It's just been a busy time. Okay, it's looking good on YouTube. I'm just double checking that we're live, and then we're going to get started with the old Wabash Cannonball. Hey, why not? It's as good a train song as has ever been written, and as classic an American melody as has ever been written, I would say. All right. We are live on the old YouTube. Double checking on the Facebook here. And we'll get started. And the computer crashed. All right. Well, for those of you who don't know how this works, who haven't been here before, here's how we're going to do it. I'm just basically going to show you the song. Not like in a lesson form, but simply as we would at a jam, where I kind of just run you through the chord changes real quick, kind of sing a little bit of the melody, and then we play it. This is an opportunity to work on your skills and just get better at putting it all into context. So I'm hoping that will come up. I did get a new laptop. I just haven't quite gotten it set up yet for the things that I'm using it for. And the old laptop, which is suffering badly, has been working fine. And then it just decided to crash. So, you know, what's the Murphy's Law, right? But that's okay. I am happy, and I'm going to get this thing up and running. I'm going to use my phone for the click track to make sure that doesn't drop out. And I'll hopefully be able to check in with you all here on the old laptop as the time comes. But anyway, let's get going. Here is the old Wabash Cannonball in the key of G. I like to use the number system because that's just a better way to communicate with different instruments that are tuned differently. It might be capoed differently, so I'm going to say 1, 4, 5, those kind of things. If this concept is a mystery to you, hit me up in an email or a private message, and I'll take a moment to explain it to you. Okay. So, this song goes like this. One and one and a 4. 5 and a 5, 5 and a 1. 1 and 1 and a 4. 5 and a 5, 5 back to 1. Cool. All right. Okay. Yeah, we're back on. Okay. Very good. Very good. So the way I would kick this song off, meaning how I would start the song with a little instrumental section, would be something like this. A 1, 2, 3. You know, any good version of that melody is going to be just fine. Okay, so here we go. Go ahead and kick us off on the Wabash Cannonball in the key of G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, from the queen of the flowing mountains to the south bells by the shore. She's mighty tall and handsome, she's known quite well by all. She's the combination on the Wabash Cannonball. So listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar, as she glides along the woodlands o'er the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo squall. We're traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. I got it. Now she came down from Birmingham one cold December day. As she rolled into the station, you can hear all the people say, there's a girl from Tennessee, she's long and she's tall. She came down from Birmingham on the Wabash Cannonball. So listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar, as she climbs along the woodland o'er the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo squall. We're traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. Play it. Now the eastern states are dandy, so the people always say. From New York to St. Louis and Chicago, by the way. Way up in Minnesota, where the rippling waters fall, no chances can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. One last chorus. So listen to the jingle, the rumble and the roar, as she climbs along the woodland o'er the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo squall. We're traveling through the jungles on the Wabash Cannonball. Woohoo! All right. We're rocking. Okay, Pain in My Heart is going to be the next song. Now, Wabash Cannonball, it has, it has another verse or two, but I figured we'd just kind of stick to the meat of it. And the way Roy Acuff would sing that, who was, as far as I know, the original recording, at least he's the source for most of us. The way that Roy would do it would be to just, there's no chorus. It's just a verse, a verse, a verse, and a verse. But I like to use that verse, listen to the jingle, the rumble, and the roar. I like to use that one as a chorus. So those of you who had been here with me before are familiar with that format of the song. Okay, so Pain in My Heart. This is a song that was written by an 18-year-old Bobby Osborne, and of course was recorded by Lester and Earl back in 1948 or 49, something like that. Just a good old classic bluegrass song. And we're going to try this in the key of G. Let's see. When I first met you right from the start. Okay. It goes to 1. 1 and a 5. 5. 5 back to 1. 1. 1 and a 5. So we sing it long and we play it short. So in other words, when we're singing it, you're going to have those extra couple beats every time we get to, at the end of each phrase on the verse. When we're picking it though, it's going to go straight through. It'll be like, 5 and a 5 and a 5 back to 1. So I'll demonstrate that on the kickoff. This is how I might kick it off. A 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Let me try that again. 1, 2, 3. That was a horrible kickoff. Let me try that again. When I first met you right from the start. I'm trying to get that melody in my head. Here's a better kickoff. 1, 2, 3. That's more like it. Okay, kick us off on Pain in My Heart in the key of G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. star. You know that I love you from the pain in my heart. Now look in my eyes and see that it's true, and tell me you love me, please don't make me blue. With pain in my heart and blues on my mind, I'll always love you, but can you be mine? Can you be mine with another man's name? You know that I love you and I'm not to blame. All right. Cool, we're moving right along. Good one, good one, good one. Leather Britches. This is an instrumental that we haven't done in quite some time. Figured we're about due for a little bit of leather breeches. This is a great one for really working on your shuffle. No matter what your instrument is. I know banjo players tend to protest the fiddle songs. This is the thing that happens sometimes. But hey, if you're a banjo player, you better know how to play leather breeches. Even if you're just doing a cool Scruggsy version, you know, some kind of rolling thing. But anyhow, I like to really get this like... really emphasizing the shuffle there. Slow tempo, it sounds a little bit exaggerated. The shuffle really comes alive when you get this up to performance tempo, but it's just, you know, a good way to sort of dig deep into that.
Good one, good one, good
Okay,
one.
I'm just pulling up the streams again and getting it going. Yeah, so I was in a bit of a rush getting set up today because I had an electrician. I had electricians in the house all day, turning things on and off, and kind of rebuilding the breaker box and doing a bunch of stuff. So it got a little, it did get kind of cold. So I was, you know, and I'm getting my winter stuff together, performing at the winter carnival, the winter market. Sorry, the winter market here at Woodby Brewing in Longmont this Wednesday. And so I got out some of my old scarves I got from India, nice pashmina. This is my dad's old leather coat. I kind of keep him with me when I wear this coat. So lots of reasons I'm done up. I didn't have time to shower either. Hey. So I got my little hat on. And the house is warming up. And I'm also saving some energy, keeping the heat down. All right. So this is Leather Britches, and it goes in the key of G. Five and a one, and a four and a one, and a five and a one. That's the A part. Always the same chords. The B part is all right, so I've got my YouTube going here. Oh, how do I see this? I'm trying to see everybody's comments, but it's, there we go. Okay, I see you all in here. Need to play that, need to mute it. Great. All right, Leather Britches. I'm gonna kick us off in the key of G, and let's go just twice through each. Okay, so I'll play 2 A's, 2 B's, all the way through the tune. You'll play same thing, 2 A parts, 2 B parts. Then I'll play it all again, and then you play it all again and tag it, okay? So me, you. Here we go, Leather Britches in G. time together through the melody. Sorry if I stepped on your tag there. I just wanted to play it clean one time through. It's a challenge on that. Some of these tunes, playing them this slow is kind of a challenge for me, and that might sound strange to some of you out there, but I learned that, I mean, that's pretty standard. Most folks play it the same way, but I learned that particular note-for-note version from Jesse Milnes in Elkins, West Virginia, and I was trying to get like a proper old-time version of it. So that's what I was playing there. Okay, so here we go. Why don't we do one more and then I'll check in with everybody. So leave a comment. I see some folks already chiming in there. Go ahead and leave a comment and let us know where you are and what you're playing and anything else you'd like to share. I'll check in with you here in a moment. Okay, well, the roses bloom where she lies sleeping. Where she lies sleeping. Okay, so we're going to be in the key of C. Oftentimes I'll do this in D, but at these slow tempos and here just kind of getting the voice warmed up, I thought I'd keep a nice comfortable key. Lorena is warming up, and so she's going slightly flat. I don't know if you all kind of know how these trends are, but when instruments get colder, they tend to go sharp, and when they get warmer, they tend to go flat. There we go. Okay, key of C. 1 and 1 and a 4 and a 1 and 1 and a 5 and a 1 1 1 4 and a 1 and 5 and a 1. That's the whole thing. The verse and the chorus are the same. My kickoff would go something like a 1, 2, 3. Okay, kick us off on Will the Roses Bloom Where She Lies Sleeping in key of C. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Will the roses bloom where she lies sleeping? Will the flowers shed their petals there? Will the dewdrops fall upon the roses where my darling sleeps beneath the sand? Her lips were like a bunch of roses. Her eyes shone like the starlight sky. Her hair was dark and it was curly. I'll love her till the day I die. Will the roses bloom where she lies sleeping? Will the flowers shed their petals there? Will the dewdrops fall upon the roses where my darling sleeps beneath the sand? Play. gotten a little lazy about the cues lately, but that is to stop the song, and this would be to tag it. All right, how we doing out there? Everyone feeling okay? Everyone with us? Let's check Facebook land. Yeah, hey everybody. Nice. Got some friends here. Hi Glenn R. Howie. Hi Lori Tobacco in snowy, icy Elkins. It was snowy here. We had 6 inches of snow last week in Longmont. And it was on the ground for several days. It was real cold. My mom was in town. She was helping me get the house set up, which was such a blessing. It was so nice to have Mom here. And she had not really been in that kind of weather before. You know, she comes from Southern California. And I hadn't really been in that kind of weather either until I started touring in Colorado. And I was amazed that people drove on that. Like, wow, people drive in this snow and ice? Anyway, hi Lori, hope you're staying warm. Hello Doug. Hello Darren Lynch in Ramona, California. Hey, my old home area. Hello Tom Flanagan in Virginia, in the class at Augusta. Very cool. I'm going to be back at Bluegrass Week. It's going to be different this coming year. They're moving it to downtown Elkins, which I think is a great idea. It's going to be a whole new chapter. It's going to be, you know, a new adventure, and hopefully a move that will continue the growth of the Augusta Heritage Center, which is such an amazing program, 50-something years running. And yeah, we'll be in downtown Elkins, just like it was in the old days. Thanks for being here, Tom. Yeah, playing slow can be tricky. It's, you know, for those of you who are learning, like that's where you are, and that's cool. For those of us who are used to playing the songs faster, it's weird putting the brakes on, but it's great practice. Okay. Hello, Julie Sullivan. Hey, gearing up to join in. All right. Down in Flagstaff, Arizona. Julie, with the Roots and Boots Bluegrass Camp and the Roots and Boots River Trip, which I've been doing the last few years on the San Juan River every October. Hello, Colin Burns, picking away in the UK. Very cool. I saw you had a wedding anniversary recently. Congratulations. Colleen Haskell joining for the first time. All right. Thanks for being here, Colleen, in Bonners Ferry, Idaho. Very cool. Originally from Longmont. All right. Playing a Taylor guitar. Craig Klein coming back to Winston's. Yeah, I'd like to come back to Winston's. I will be at the Julian Family Fiddle Camp in May. That's in San Diego County. And sure, I'd love to book a gig at Winston's. We'll see. Nothing in the books right now, though. Rosemary Minor Whitnauer. Hello, Rosemary, picking on the banjo in Glide, Oregon. Yeah, Lori, I'm excited to see how that works out too. Aaron Burns in snowy Saranac Lake, 1 degree. All right. Dave Chappell. Sorry, I'm sorry if I didn't get that right. Hello, Dave, picking in Pittsburgh, where I'm sure it's not warm. All right, here we go. In YouTube, hello, Bluegrass Bob. Bob Thomas in Northern Virginia, picking on your Eastman guitar. Can't wait to jam with everyone. Awesome, thanks for being here. I saw this comment and I thought, well, how cool would it be if I could hear what everyone was doing, and then we like put it all together in some big, I don't know, I'm never going to do that. Like that's just too technologically involved. But it'd be so fun to have this, like, all these different screens, like all these little windows on a screen with everybody playing, and you can kind of like select and hear what everyone's doing. Okay, and this is Zach K in Arcata, California. Hey, picking on your Yamaha FG5. Much love. Very cool. Thank you, Zach. Sage Helperman. Hello, Sage. Kim Harris saying hello. It's hot in the warm kind of way. When I went to India, I picked up some pashmina scarves. And I had this on for a little promo video I did today. I thought, hey, that might be kind of nice to wear. It's a little unwieldy, though. It slips around. And my dad's old leather coat. Keeping my dad's energy here in the house. And the forward roll, Mark in Kansas on a D18 with fresh strings. Love that. Got pretty fresh strings on old Lorena here too. Jeffrey Boyle, hello. Alex Mack in Oakland, picking on the banjo. Carl Malley in freezing Cedar Rapids, Iowa, picking on the Martin guitar. Based Afro, that's right. Get those hands warmed up. Where am I? Okay. Chris in San Francisco, picking on the Martin. Very cool. Hi, Chris. This is SCL. Scott Flagler Beach. Scott is in Northeast Florida, picking on your Sandbush mandolin. Okay. And Jeffrey Boyle is in Chile, Philadelphia. And let's see. Emmett Griffin. Hello, Emmett Griffin. Driving home. Thanks for listening while on your drive. Don't get too distracted. Hello, John Keegan in Mainville, Ohio, picking on your Bob Thompson dreadnought. I got one of those too. As you know, I love that guitar. Good old Bob Thompson makes some good instruments. Let's see. Robert Delgado, picking in El Paso, Texas. All right. I got to do a little... where am I? That's for you, Bob. Okay. Kim Harris. Hello, Kim. Kevin Woodcock. Woody Woodcock. Listening while grading your students' artwork. I love that. I got a couple pieces, Woody. My brother-in-law did that of me long ago, and my cousin Brandon did that one. So yeah, finally getting some artwork on the walls. Emerson, hello Emerson. We work together on the Artist Works in Cold, Indiana. Kim Harris, it's called Tonic. That's a practice app. Very cool. Okay, thanks everyone for being here. Keep on communicating amongst yourselves, building your little communities and your networks. This, Woody Woodcock, is a really cool piece I got in China 20-something years ago when I toured with Abigail Washburn. 2004, we toured China. Casey Dreesen and Abigail and Amanda Kowalski and I. We were the four-piece. And this is a classic piece of Chinese calligraphy. It's an old symbol which represents Fu, which is the river. So like where it takes you, you know, staying in the current and accepting things as they come. I've had this, 20 plus years, and it's traveled with me to all the places I've lived, and it was one of the first pieces I hung. I just love it. All right. What's next? Let's get back to the program. Lost Highway in the key of D. Okay. This is a Hank Williams song. I like to get the old country songs in there every now and then, as you know. And this is going to be a fun test to see if I remember all the words. Now, lots of folks have recorded this in the bluegrass world, including the Osborne brothers, who do a cool trio. And the funny thing about the trio on this is it's hard to tell where the melody is because it's all just one big block of a triad in their vocals. But it's a very cool version, worth checking out. Let's see, here we go. And a 1 and a 4 and 1 and a 1 and a 5 to the 4 back to 1 and a 1 5 and a 1. So let's see. Let's get this wardrobe straight here. Every now and then I get a glance at the image. All right. So it's not meant to be a fashion show, but it was pretty cold in here when I started. All right, starting to warm up now. So my kickoff would go a 1, 2, 3. That was a darn good kickoff. Do that, or something like it. Here you go. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Rolling stone, all alone and lost on this life of sin. I've paid the cost. When I pass by, all the people say, there goes another guy down the lost highway. Just a lad, not 22, neither good nor bad, just a kid like you. But now I'm lost, too late to pray. Lord, I paid the cost on the lost highway. I got it. Deck of cards and a jug of wine, and a woman's lies made a life like mine. On the day we met, I went astray, started rolling down that lost highway. Play. Don't start your rambling round on this road of sin. Are you sorrow bound? Take my advice, or you'll rue the day you started rolling down that lost highway. Take my advice, or you'll curse the day you started rolling down that lost highway. Okay, I got it right. Take my advice, or you'll curse the day. I said rue the first time, and that was not correct. You'll curse the day you started rolling down that lost highway. Okay, that is just, I don't know, such a good, that's my favorite, that's probably my favorite Hank Williams song. I was trying to find numbers that haven't been done in a while. You know, sometimes we tend to do some of the same ones, you know, in a rotation week to week, and I realized we haven't done Cluck Old Hen in as long as I can remember. I have not actually played this tune in as long as I can remember. At least several years. So I thought this would be worth a revisit here. Cluck Old Hen. In A 1 and 1, 1 and 4, 1 and 1 and a 5 and a 1, 1 and 1, 1 and 4, 1 and 1 and a 5 and a 1, 1, 1, 1, 7, 1, 1 and a 5 and a 1, 1 and a 1, 1 and a 7, 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. So the 7 here, it's technically it's the flat 7 major. Of the concert key of A, the 7 chord would be a G. If you're capoed 2 like I am, it's an F shape. Okay, Cluck Old Hen. And this has to go by 2 times because it's such a short form. It's just like Cripple Creek where it's 8 bars instead of 16 bars, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's an 8-bar tune. So we need to play it twice through to make it 16 bars because we like things to be consistent, right? So I'm going to play it all the way through 2 times, A, B, A, B. And then you'll play it all the way through, same way. And then me again, and then you again. 2 times each through the tune twice. And then you tag it at the end. Cluck Old Hen in A. I'm going to kick it off. Very good. Okay, blues, stay away from me. Let's try that. This is the simplest song in the world, but I just have a little cheat sheet to make sure I get the verses in order, because it's been a while. Another song, it's been a while. And you notice my strategy here. We're doing the slow version of this in the slow jam, and we're doing the fast version toward the end of the fast jam. There's a documentary, I've mentioned this several weeks now, King Records, The King of Them All on PBS. You gotta watch it. You must watch it. This song shows up in a really cool way. It'll blow your mind. All right. Delmore Brothers was the original. One and a one and a one. Four and a four and one. And a five back to one. That's it. It's a slow, plodding, sad blues song. So my kickoff might go a 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Okay. Hope you're singing the duet part. Hope you're singing harmony with me. I know you are, Julie Sullivan. Okay, key of A, kick us off. Blues, stay away from me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Blues, stay away from me. Blues, why don't you let me be? I don't know why you keep haunting me. Love was never meant for me. True love was never meant for me. It seems somehow we never can agree. I got it. Life is full of misery. Dreams are just a memory, bringing back your love that used to be. Play. Tears, so many I can't see. Years don't mean a thing to me. Time goes by and still I can't be free. I'm gonna play it, then you play it after me. Play. won't you let me be? I don't know why you keep on haunting me. I don't know why you keep on haunting me. Okay, great. One more song here in the slow tempo jam, and it's going to be Gotta Travel On. So we're going to pick up the tempo a little bit and kind of get ourselves ready for the mid-tempo jam, which will start in about 14 minutes. I encourage you all to come back, keep practicing this music kind of at the tempos that it's meant to be. This is a simulation. This is a practice round. This is a slowed down. This is a flight simulator, right? You got to learn to get in the real airplane at some point. Well, I should let you know about some things I have coming up. This Wednesday is the Wibby Brewing Winter Market here in Longmont, Colorado. My first local gig as a resident of Longmont. That's kind of exciting. And it's a really fun thing. Arts and crafts on sale. The brewery has all kinds of stuff, including lots of NA stuff. I don't drink anymore. I used to really love their beers. They do German lagers and really good stuff if you're a beer fan. But nowadays I get some nice NA mocktails when I'm there. And they'll have food trucks and all that good stuff. And I'll be with Dylan McCarthy, ace mandolin player Dylan McCarthy, and Taylor Shuck from the Fretliners on the bass. And it's going to be a fun little trio. I'm working up the holiday songs, getting a bunch of that stuff together. Some of those are like fun and jazzy, Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Working on my jazz chords, swing chords, things like that. Saturday coming is Picking on the Dead at 10 Mile Music Hall in Frisco, Colorado. That's going to be a good time. Following weekend's big weekend, the 19th and 20th of December. 19th will be the Fox Theater Boulder with Picking on the Dead and an opening set by Tonewood String Band. If you haven't checked out Tonewood's new album, you got to do it. I produced it. It's so good. They're an excellent band, great songs, next level vocals, like really, really excellent singing, and great picking all around. They're a serious young band from the Denver area. They'll be opening that show at the Fox on the 19th, and then I'll be with Billy Failing Band down at Cervantes in Denver on the 20th. So that's what I have coming up. And lots of music camps. Augusta Bluegrass Week will be announced soon. That's going to be in August this next year. Julian Family Fiddle Camp in May, etc., etc. I'll be at the Great 48 in Bakersfield in January. Just have a look at my website every now and then. And as always, I appreciate y'all pitching in on the donations. I'm here for you. This is a free offering, but if you can afford to put a little bit of gas in the tank or, help me cover the electrician's fees and things like that, I do very much appreciate the donations. So you'll see a link there in the description. And come on back for the mid-tempo jam, and we'll close it out here with Gotta Travel On in the key of A. 1 and a 1, 1 and a 1, 4 and a 4, 4 and a 1. Played around and played around this whole town too long, and a 4 and a 5 and a 1. My kick off. Anyway, I got a little lost at the end, but you got it. Laid around, played around. Key of A. Gotta travel on. Kick us off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm thinking of the wrong song. That's what's happening here. Laid around and played around this whole town too long. Summer's almost gone, yeah, winter's coming on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've gotta travel on. Okay, here's how I would kick it off. There you go. It's similar to a bunch of other songs. So there we go. Kick us off on Gotta Travel On in the key of A. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here's the chorus. I've laid around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yeah, winter's coming on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've gotta travel on. Papa writes to Johnny, Johnny can't come home. Johnny can't come home, boys, Johnny can't come home. Papa writes to Johnny, Johnny can't come home. He's been on that chain gang too long. I've laid around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yeah, winter's coming on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've gotta travel on. I got it. Hi, sheriff and the police coming after me. Coming after me, boys, coming after me. Hi, sheriff and the police coming after me. And I feel like I've gotta travel on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yeah, winter's coming on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've gotta travel on. Play. Woo! One more chorus. I've laid around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yeah, winter's coming on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've gotta travel on. Yes, I feel like I've gotta travel on. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Oh, gosh. Okay. I'm going to shut it down. You're going to have to come back and refresh the page at quarter till, and we'll have the mid-tempo jam. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate the donations. Appreciate you being here, staying engaged. Appreciate you signing up for Artist Works Flat Picking Academy, which is on sale for the holidays right now. Okay. Peace, everybody. Talk to you soon.